What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are doing another speed rebuild on Madden 22, and today it is at the Cleveland Browns, a team that has kind of sold in the offseason. They not only haven't really, they added Amari Cooper, I suppose, but they haven't really added a good player at that quarterback spot, but they also kind of disconnected themselves from Baker. The guy is probably requested a trade at this point. The problem is, right, they did come straight forward with him, I'm pretty sure, with the Watson stuff, saying, hey, we're looking to try and get Watson. We still, that's the thing, though. How do you do that? You're like, oh, yeah, by the way, we're looking for your replacement, but, if we don't get him, we're cool, right? It's like, it doesn't really work that way, but, it's better to tell him, but I suppose it's better to just not say anything at all. How does that work? It's not like the Texans are going to, post a freaking picture saying, look, dude, look at this call we just got from the freaking Browns owner. It's like, I would have just said nothing, dude. I would have just kept it quiet, and then if you get Watson, like, oh, yeah, by the way, we traded you, bye. It's like, I don't know, but, of course, may look to keep Baker Mayfield here because he's the 78 overall star. It's not easy to get quarterbacks in trade. Amari Cooper could be traded from us because, he is a superstar, but you might be able to get, a star dev guy that's technically, easier to get because he's star, but he could just be, as good, and then you add talent with that. Same with the offensive line. Wyatt Teller, he's a superstar guard. Might be worth more to trade him for a 30-year-old, star dev guy, and then add another player. Njoku got the tag. Hooper will be traded no matter what. Njoku could be the starter. We'll see. Miles will probably be traded just because, yeah, he's a great player, but once again, 99 overall X Factor can turn into a lot of talent. Linebackers, we definitely need. Corner, we might be able to just avoid getting. But, yeah, it's not really much more to it. If you're new to this series, what we will be doing is getting 10 minutes plus 2 to get players, make this team a one-year good team. However, there's stipulations. When the team is at an 80 overall or less, you get that original 10 minutes. But this team is not. They are in an 83 overall, which means we will actually be losing 3 minutes plus the 2 for the trade glitch, where if you make a trade, you have to back out to do another trade. So we're actually going to be getting 9 minutes to make this team a Super Bowl winning team. Now, the Browns, after a couple of seasons, are usually one of the dominant teams with the Chiefs. They kind of interact, they kind of, intertwine for the Super Bowl, a representation, but year one, it's almost never the case. So this is still going to be a challenge, whether you're not, the Browns are a great Madden team. They are, but we can still do better. 9 minutes on the clock. Once again, I think the first thing we're going to be looking to do is trade Miles for a pass rusher and someone else, but we'll see. Either way, let's get the time on the clock. 3, 2, 1, and go. This roster is up to date for the most part. I think the Von Miller trade, though, or not trade, but the Von Miller signing might not have been on this. Yeah, it's not. It's not like, I don't know, dude. Whatever, we're going to try this. Oh, maybe doable, actually. Maybe doable. I don't want to get rid of first-round picks, but if I have to, maybe doable. I was about to say, I wanted to go for a team with a pass rusher. Von is still here. Can we actually make this trade happen? I'm also trying to think, while we're doing this, it might be too late because they might accept it. Is this actually what we want? Robert Woods on top of it is a huge trade. They keep saying stuff about not wanting it, but they're very close to accepting it. This, yeah. We could still make a trade, but getting Donald and Von Miller for Myles Garrett in game is a steal. Plus, we got Robert Woods. I know we traded that first round pick, but still, what else do we have? So we have Kareem Hunt, Cooper, and Hooper. This doubles up. What else do we have? A couple. Is there anyone with 3 interests? The Giants, not really a good enough team for me, though. Patriots, maybe. The Saints, Steelers. We kind of already went through. There's Buccaneers, though, in fairness. Wait, what about Terry McLaurin and Fuller, maybe? What about, can we get Deron Payne as well? Maybe. That's actually pretty good. I was thinking about Patriots, but like, I don't really know what I can get off of them that would be super valuable. Let's go with the second-round pick. I would take it. I really don't want to give up a first-round pick because, I mean, honestly, I don't even feel like we're really gaining that much. But we do. We do. We're the Rams, Washington, Browns team. But I suppose those trades are absolutely insane. What else do we have? What about, like, Hooper again? Let's actually put Njoku on there as well. We could always grab a new tight end. So we got a new wide receiver, but we kind of traded, like, Cooper off, so that's interesting. We don't really need Newsome anymore. He's got to have tons of value. The Broncos, I kind of want a D lineman. We got Payne. Do we even need a D lineman? What about, like, the Colts? Quentin Nelson and DeForest Buckner? No shot at that. No shot at that. What about just one of them? Maybe Buckner. And is Buckner really worth that kind of... Okay, what about the other team? Yeah, what about these guys? Can we do Simmons and... Ooh, A.J. Brown would be sick. Let's take Njoku off. Damn, really? What about, like... I mean, we don't really have that much time. We've got about 6 minutes. We're actually doing all right for ourselves. No, really? Okay, I guess it ain't working like that. I mean, I really want Simmons. We do have that second-round pick still. What about a second round next year instead? What about a second round this year? Please just take it, dude. We need this. Hooper will keep. I really don't want to lose Newsome. I'd rather lose Hooper, but 2 seconds. Take it, dude. Wow, we're kind of getting cucked here. Do we take AJ instead? What about Njoku? He's a little bit younger. No, they would rather just have... Okay. What about Njoku? I'll keep the seconds. I don't know why you would want both, but they don't, is the answer to that one. Defensive tackle? I don't know why you would want... And we got Payne. That looks closer, right? Like, that seems a lot closer. Maybe we get rid of a second instead? Okay, it's not closer at all. Damn it, dude. This is a lot of clock waste. We got 5 minutes left, and we still have tons to trade. Okay, let's reset. Hooper. I mean, honestly, at this point, we're probably just going to keep the whole line the way it is. We do need a linebacker if we can get one, like a coverage one. Greedy would be nice as like a backup. What about the Bears? I always try to get Roquan, and he never seems to join. Roquan and Eddie, I would make this trade straight up. I would imagine Hooper's the least valuable out of all these. Just please, Chicago, for once. We can get one of them, though, probably. Robert Quinn isn't really needed. What about Jalen Johnson? I'll at least be able to, I was about to say, at least be able to gauge the interest. No! Please just give me. Just, like, stop doing what you're doing to me. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. That is not acceptable behavior. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What? Did I... So it must be, like, really close. Let's get rid of these two. I'll get rid of 2 second-round picks, and we're down to, like, 4 minutes here. 2 second-round picks ain't going to cut it either, and it's going to be hurtful. Yes, it did it. I mean, it's expensive, but Roquan is that guy. I'm all right with it. I'm all right with it. What about... I don't know. What about, like, all these guys? Well, nope, not that guy. This guy, that guy, and do we have another corner? We still have Greedy, wow. Ooh, Falcons. Hello. Hello. We don't really need AJ Terrell. The tight end could be sick. I'm gonna get a little wild, a little juicy, a little spicy with it. Okay, we can get rid of those two. What about Lindstrom? There's no way they give us all of this. Oh! I will take all of you. Thank you. That's great news. Okay, I mean, sure. What do we get extra of? We don't need Lindstrom, right? We can actually get rid of Wyatt Teller. We got 3 minutes left, and we got tons of players to trade. Enough talking about it and just do it. Hooper, Lindstrom's good enough. Teller is worth a ton, I imagine. So we have a 4-3, which means we are done with the 4-3. We just need maybe one more linebacker and a safety, and we're good. Okay, it's good to know. Linebacker, safety. Can we maybe knock out both in one? Highly doubt it. Anyone? Do they still have Miles in this? No, not really. No, they don't. Damn it. Linebacker, safety. Panthers, Shaq, and Shaq and Chin? Shaq and Chin, if you say so, man. I'm going to keep Teller, though. Damn, wow, okay, I did not expect that to go. That was kind of easy. We got 2 minutes left. This clock is kind of like just really chilling, and I like it. We're actually killing it. Obviously, it's pretty helpful when you have all of this stuff. So we still have 2/3. What can we do to add this? Any running backs? I'm trying to think of like a good running back that's a good back, like a decent backup. Where's Kareem Hunt back? Actually, can we just get Zeke? 2/3 for Zeke? Nope. Where the hell is Kareem Hunt? Where do we let him go? There he is. I'm getting Kareem Hunt back if I can, dude. We didn't mean it. We're sorry. We're just kidding. Case Keenum, that's a good saving as well. I really don't want to spend this kind of time on this mother. I don't know why I got all violent with him. We have our whole linebacker group as well. Joke I want to keep, actually. So Shaq Thompson for this. No, dude. We need a running back backup. Saquon ain't that good anymore. He's like a star dev. Boom, done. Okay, about a minute left. I don't really know what we need. I think we're kind of good. We got a good backup. Saquon a backup. That's kind of broken, but sure. So we got a running back. So you could use a quarterback upgrade, but it's really just not worth it. Wyatt Teller and this guy. Wyatt Teller, this guy, and Baker for someone good. I don't know who you would get, though. Maybe Herbert? Herbert? Okay, I mean, I've had Herbert a couple of times, but it's an upgrade, I suppose. You know, I work once again, kind of like last time, where we're kind of like done. We don't really need the clock. We're kind of juiced it. Maybe we jumped the gun with some of the players. Actually, we can get a new kicker punter. Crap. Ravens. Even though Tucker actually kind of sucks in sim lately. 90 overall. They're going to be cool with it? All right. Where's the punter? No, we're not going to have enough time. No. And I'm blanking anyways. We didn't do it. We sold. All right, so we didn't quite get like the superstar names, if you will, that we were hoping for, but we did make this team great across the board. An 87 overall team. Of course, Herbert has an upgrade as well. I will say Terry McLaurin's an X factor, which I keep forgetting about. So we did kind of upgrade that position. I'm not sure what. I mean, I suppose I would give him double me. You know, he's kind of that guy. But what else do we have? Robert Woods, you know, maybe not the greatest name for number 2, but definitely good enough. You know, we're lacking a little bit in the receiving threats, but, you know, outside of upgrading the tight end position, we couldn't really have done much. And we got Barkley to replace Hunt, which in-game, that's, you know, pretty damn good. D-line, we're in a proper 4-3, and Aaron Donald is playing the actual edge now with Vaughn on the other side. The interior looks great. The corners look great. The safeties are good enough. The linebackers look great. It's some pretty good work. And the Browns finish at 13-4, which is good enough for the bye week. Baker Mayfield actually played really well with the Chargers. Of course, a pretty damn good team, so it's not like he really took the loss like he very well could in real life. I know he's feeling down or whatever, but, I mean, the way he's played, it's not like he's some, like, god-tier player. I know things were a little strange in the receiver room, but it's not like he's some extra great player that, you know, you just can't disrespect. I understand why they would want to go for Watson. They have the trade capital, and Baker, I just can't tell if he's the guy. I really don't think he is. Yeah, you can look back at the Browns, you know, coaching history or quarterback history, and you're like, okay, well, he's still way better than the majority of their players ever, especially in the last, like, many decades. But still, it doesn't mean you have to be complacent with the first, like, average to slightly above average guy you see, right? Like, I mean, he's Jay Cutler, kind of. I mean, it's really. But Justin Herbert, 4,600 yards, 32 touchdowns, 14 picks. Going to be honest, it's probably worse than Baker did just based on the numbers we've seen. Running numbers were pretty damn good, though. Terry McLaurin was great. Njoku was great. Woods was good enough. Schwartz was all right. Nick Chubb had a great year all around. O-line, it's one position we actually kind of downgraded, but as you can see, Lindstrom was the only guy that we actually like downgraded on, and he was still really good. Looking at the rest of the players, though, Von Miller and Donald went off. 22.5 for Von, which is honestly probably one of the best seasons I've ever seen Von have in this Madden. And then 17 sacks for Donald. Everyone else is kind of bad, but you know, good tackles for a loss there. I will say Grady Jarrett kind of played like, you know, crap, but Denzel Ward, 4 picks. He got some picks there. Kicking, once again, doesn't matter who your kicker is, but I figured higher overall maybe means better odds, right? You know, whether, like, once again, I explained it poorly last time I mentioned it, but we've proven that it doesn't matter what the ratings are. It doesn't matter their overall, their awareness, anything. The kicking is just randomized, but when you're looking at a team's overall, a very high overall kicker punter may boost that overall, which in turn maybe gives them a better chance to win. That's my argument, and I actually explained it well for once, which is kind of cool. But let's take a look at Baker Mayfield real quick, and then also Mr. Myles Garrett. Of course, Baker did play better, but you can also see their run game was worse, and in general, the receiving group may be better technically. But let's go over to the Rams and see how Myles played. I think almost every time we trade the big-name guy, they don't play that crazy well. Like, 23.5 sacks is great, but 22.5 and 17 beats 23.5 every day of the week, in case you were wondering. But let's take a look. Number 1 offensive yardage. I just don't think we're going to have anyone here. Yeah, not even on the list. But where else do we have? None of our guys on the list, which makes me so sad. But Von Miller, Defensive Player of the Year, of course. Rookie awards we really don't care a whole lot about. Herbert, number 7. Nick Chubb at number 4. Receiver, number 1. O-line, number 3, 7, and 8. Number 1 D-lineman with number 4 mixed in. Best linebacker, probably not on the list. We are not. DB, sneaking in at 10. And then kicker we don't really talk about because once again, Tucker was kind of bad with those 2 blocks. But we got a bye week, so automatically in the divisional round, which would be crazy if we actually played against the Chargers, but I don't know if they're actually in the playoffs. I didn't really pay attention to the record, to be honest, but let's go in and see. 5 overalls up on the Bengals and a division rival matchup on top of it. A bit of a snowy game, always fun to have, even though it's a little early in the day, but I suppose if it was later, maybe it wasn't going to be snowing, so it's the trade-off. 6-6, 13-6, still 13-6, 20-6. They're still in it, but the defense seems to be holding pretty well. I mean, field goals aplenty, but that's not enough to win games in the postseason, it seems, as we are going to win 33-19. The orange versus orange team matchup. Joe Burrow kind of outplayed by Herbert, not by much, though. Both guys were a little iffy. I know it's snowy. The weather is definitely a factor. Barkley with a touchdown. Defensively, 2 sacks for Hendrickson. Fellas? Okay, they did get sacks, but fellas? Was on Von Miller with a pick? That's my boy. Of course, looking at both kickers, we're the ones that miss. It's just so random. Conference championship up against the Chargers. This is pretty clutch. This is actually kind of cool. 87 overall Chargers. We're now a 90. Obviously, they have Khalil Mack on top of it. J.C. Jackson and Sebastian Joseph Day. Herbert might be wearing the wrong number. I don't remember looking at it. I also don't remember asking. So, maybe if you find the guy who asked, we'll work on it. 7-0, 7 all. Second quarter, up 7. Up by 4 only now. Oh, the Chargers climbing back. Down by 3 right before half. You get a touchdown. It's clutch. Up for halftime. Chargers down by 1 only. Safety. Don't lose because of a safety, Cleveland. They're going to lose because of a safety. They actually are going to lose because of safety. This is terrible. Baker almost did it. I guess he didn't almost do it. He did it. This is a travesty. This is the worst day in sports history. You got some sort of agreement going on. That's the most picks I've ever seen a good quarterback throw in sim. What the hell? Defense held them to 1.8 per. What is this? How the hell, Tanya and Guyton? We let the bad players do the thing. Wow. Von Miller, or Von Biller, if I must say so. Troy Hill. This is just a scam, dude. Troy Hill of all players. What? He's not even supposed to be starting, and he gets 2 picks. That's impossible. You could run that simulation 100 times again, and he would not get 2 picks. I guarantee you. How does this happen? You have to trade your players to the opposite conference. This is just fact. This video is really for the Houston Texans, not anyone else. The Chargers, though, make it year 1. So the Chargers were Baker Mayfield away from a Super Bowl. I don't know what's going on. What the hell did we just witness? How did this happen? We literally just got done and Baker just beat us all. Every single person here just got beaten by Baker Mayfield. I don't even. Look at our ranks. 155, 111. What is this? How? Oh my lord, that is literally like the best team by a lot. We almost scored double our offense to our defensive yards per allowed. Per allowed, yep. I said it. That's how important it was. That's nuts. And yet, it happened. Available salary cap's looking pretty good too, if I must say so myself. Oh my god, dude. This is a disaster. This is like the Philadelphia Eagles dream team offseason, but still technically better, I suppose, because that was just a disaster. But wow. Wowzers. Oh my, I want to see the money. It just makes me excited to see it. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. We can't even afford one play. I suppose, in fairness, you're only losing 2 players, so you know, you're negative as hell, but at least the players are there. I'm not sure how the hell that works. I think you just lose a bunch of draft picks and, you know, you get fined and whatnot, but how are you going to find someone that's broke, by the way? That's like the worst decision ever. Why would you want to find someone that's broke? You ain't going to get my money. You ain't going to get no money from me. But that's pretty much it. I suppose the owner pays it, but yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed that, leave a like, subscribe for new. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel PK Plays, and then twitch.tv/Jeromepkr for streams, which obviously there's just been so many lately. It's just hard to keep track of. But if you have any like kind of speed rebuild teams you want to see next, you know, free agent kind of like videos, like you want to see how Von Miller does with the Bills, or, you know, a bunch of different names, let me know in the comment section below. Blast in the past players, career resims, career simulations. You want to see how Baker Mayfield turns out? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video,